Breaking news, Mr. Ivan on Tech, with almost 500,000 subscribers, is supporting the PulseChain ecosystem on his tool called Moralis.com. We're going to talk about Moralis.com. What do we think about Moralis? Is it a good tool? I'm going to give a review about that and just talk about how many people are actually using it, why it could be a good idea for your project, maybe, if you think of it like a digital advertisement. But look, Ivan on Tech's been a friend of the ecosystem, a friend of the pump. Obviously, we all respect the pump. And Ivan's been friendly. You know, a lot of influencers out there are very hateful towards Hex and PulseChain. But this guy is smarter than your average influencer, smarter than most YouTubers, probably smarter than almost all of them. I mean, he's a developer, right? He's a developer. So he's developed this Moralis thing. He's been very friendly to the Hex and the PulseChain universe because he knows that we can live symbiotically. We can be a win-win situation here. So, you know, 500,000 subscribers, that's great. Congratulations on building a platform that apparently this platform gets 50 million active end users, right? So over 225,000 developers are using it. And then all the apps that these developers are building, apparently, I don't know how accurate this is, but apparently it's serving up to 50 million people. So pretty successful platform from a developer's point of view. But just from an average everyday Joe on the street, you know, it's kind of just a search engine for crypto. It's kind of like Dex Screener. It's kind of like Dex Tools. I think that's what they're trying to be now. And they're offering, you know, for $100, you can claim your token. So I don't know, $100 advertisement. It's kind of a win-win, right? Very small price to pay. He's a businessman. Everybody's got to have a business here. It's not free to run these things, right? It's not free to do all this work and pay for all this hosting and all this stuff. So you'll notice on Moralis, this is what it looks like. If you have a PulseChain project, I've noticed a lot of PulseChain projects doing this lately. First of all, you get a free tweet out of it, okay? But let's take a random token. Let's take a PulseChain token that we don't talk about a lot. Let's take, let's take the time token from the Internet Money wallet. Okay, we're searching for time token. Now, look, this is one criticism I might have. You know, the search feature on this Moralis platform, right? Like if I search for PulseChain, nothing actually it doesn't come up with the right coin. You know, this is wrapped Pulse from PulseChain, but this is on the Ethereum network, right? So if I search for Pulse, you know, it's going to say, here's wrapped Pulse. Here's the token that we actually want. But if I search for PLS, for example, you know, PLS, you're going to get all these alternative coins. And it's not just for PulseChain. It's the same thing with Ethereum too. Like if I search for ETH, right? If I search for ETH, I get like staked ETH, rocket pool ETH. So maybe the search needs some improvement. I know search is hard, right? You have to search for WETH. It's kind of the same as Dex Screener, right? You need to search for WETH, just like you need to search for WPLS. And if you're searching for Hex, for example, you're going to find it, but you're going to find the Ethereum one first, and you got to make sure the PulseChain one is down below. And we're going to talk about Hex in just a second, guys, because we're going to talk about this hype score. This hype score could actually be a bullish metric. It's at 62% right now. We're going to cover a tweet from Moralis or Ivan. I don't know who's managing the account. This is something to maybe pay attention to. I don't know, but just judging by my first glance at this website, right? When you claim the website, you pay that $100 fee, claim your token, you get a little banner up here, nice pretty banner. You get the logo down here. You can put the description in, and you can put all the accurate links to make sure that nobody's going to like a scam website or something like that. And it's cool. You know, it shows you how many followers the coin has, how old is it, what category it's in. You know, description down here, top holders, that's going to be cool. Top traders. I do think it would be cool if there was some kind of a social widget down here. You know, like if you could toggle onto social, and then you could see everybody tweeting about it. Like, what are the most engaging tweets about Hex? Even if they're negative, right? All the good stuff and the negative stuff. You know, people with the most followers, the most likes. I think that'd be a really cool feature to add. But anyway, let's click on like Pateus token, for example. Pateus token, you know, they haven't claimed their token profile. But if you claim this over here, look, it's only $100. Like it's up to you if you want to do this, but you can add your custom token description, image, banner, social media profiles, and really, I think the most importantly, you get a free tweet. Over on X with like over 500,000 followers from Ivan on Tech. You know, just a paid tweet that also gives your little page here more information. But yeah, the search, like I was trying to search for time token. I guess there's a lot of different time tokens. We have to go all the way to the bottom to find this PulseChain Internet Money time token, right? It looks like they haven't claimed yet. So, I mean, again, I'm not telling you have to do this, but if projects want to do this, we could assert our dominance and establish our position on Moralis, because if we go back to the homepage, look at this, guys. They've added the PulseChain network. It's all the way at the end here. I feel like it should be a little more in the public view, but you know, beggars can't be choosers here. Appreciate Ivan adding PulseChain to the Moralis network. It's very good. It's a good move. on their part strategically as well, because, I mean, we make a lot of noise on the internet, guys. Let's be honest. It's a good marketing tool for any platform, really, to accept us. So Ivan being the pioneer, doing what a lot of people are too scared to do, which is say, hey, wait, maybe PulseChain, maybe Hex is not a scam. Whoa, crazy concept. So again, thank you. And check this out, guys. We've got Hex featured on Moralis. Look, did you see this? It says right now, the hype score of Hex on Moralis.com is 65%. Is this foreshadowing? Because he says, FYI, anything above 55% is typically quite bullish. And we'll go to the glossary and see, what does that even mean? What is the hype score even based off of? It basically measures an increase in positive on-chain activity. On-chain activity, so it'd be nice to know what on-chain, like volume probably, trading activity, maybe like total transactions and all this stuff. Stuff that you can't lie about, because on-chain is real data, right? That's actually very important to know. And it may lead to an increase in price when you see a spike in on-chain activity. This is actually very insightful. It could be a leading indicator that, hey, this is where some of the attention is going. And it speeds up the process, of finding tokens which are getting more attention on chain and may soon experience a price increase. So what do you think, guys? Is Moralis and Oracle, are they telling us that Hex is going to keep on pumping? Obviously, they respect the pump. So do we. And it's nice to see that Moralis, I mean, even the Moralis account is a pretty big account, right? A lot of people are using this platform. A lot of eyeballs are here. And most importantly, a lot of developers and builders are here. They're using the APIs. So you might as well go into your project and just try to at least edit and make sure that all the right information is there so that nobody's scamming. I mean, they kind of have like the same business model as Dex Screener, except Dex Screener costs $300 if you want to update your page. Moralis just costs $100. But again, this seems like it's trying to be kind of like a Dex Screener. My only criticism really is the search. Again, the search is a little hard to figure out, but the hype score thing is very cool. It also would be cool to see socials. Right? Go in every coin and see what people are saying about it on the social media. And you can see on the Moralis page, right? It's the ultimate DEX terminal. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. A DEX terminal. You can promote your project if you want, but we've been seeing a lot of PulseChain projects popping up on here. And you always get like a free shout out. Let's just look at some of the other projects and then look at a PulseChain project. Like all these random little meme coins, they get like 5 or 6 likes. Rugga. Yeah, I'm sure that one's a good one, right? But then you scroll down here and you get like the PulseChain meme coins. You got like Mog on PulseChain getting 150 likes, just way more than most, right? Like PTGC, 150 likes. And all these random other coins on the other chains are just getting like a wimpy little 5 or 6 likes. So, I mean, it goes to show you guys. Hex is still dominating social media. And shout out to Ivan on Tech, joining forces with the PulseChain network, the PulseChain community, living symbiotically. I think it's a real win-win situation here. I really like what I see. And it's just nice. We got to be grateful when we're not gatekept, when we're not trash talked by people that have no idea what they're talking about, which is most of crypto. Or most of crypto still thinks that Hex is a scam, or they haven't even heard of it yet. Or they don't know anything about PulseChain, but Richard Hart, Gucci suit. For some people, that means PulseChain bad. And they're really that simple. Look into it, guys. Look into it. 500,000 followers. This Ivan on Tech guy. He's an OG. He's been here for a long, long time. He's got a lot of credibility. It does feel like the gates are starting to come down over time. I mean, we could never have imagined this 5 years ago, right? It's only getting better. But luckily, we are still controversial. Luckily, we're still controversial because that gives us room to grow. And it just so happens, I believe we are growing right now. I think we're having a little pump today. Let's check out Hex, for example, on the PulseChain network. It's not showing us a price here, actually. So that's another thing. Hopefully this is going to get fixed in the future. There's no Hex price being shown right now on Moralis. But let's take a look at the actual Hex price, shall we? 30% up in one single day. Another great day for Hex. Another great recovery off the dip. Hey, did you buy the dip? I bought the dip. So we'll see if this keeps on going. Showing a lot of strength, especially relative to the other blue chips, right? It's pumping harder than PulseChain, PulseX, and Hex, and INC rather. Even though these are all pumping too. Hex is just pumping a little harder. So what do you guys think about Moralis? Again, claim your own coin if you want to. Of course, there's criticisms. It's not a perfect platform yet, but it's a work in progress, and they're serving a lot of people. And we just got to highlight Mr. Ivan making a wise business decision there. Like, subscribe, share the video, leave a comment. I'll see you on the next one.